take to pursue the damages we are entitled to. TLDR family seeks compensation after a drunk driver crashes into their home, resulting in a fatality and hospitalizations. Dick Shees: one night I was sat watching TV with my ex in bed, and out of nowhere he dragged his finger across the underneath of my nose just above the lip. In an instant I smelt the most repulsive stench I've ever whiffed in my life, and I started throwing up off the bed like a disgusting encounter. One evening, I was lying in bed with my ex, watching TV, when suddenly he reached out and brushed his finger across the underside of my nose, just above my lip. In an instant, I was hit with an overwhelming, repulsive odor that I had never experienced before. I felt a wave of nausea wash over me, and I quickly got out of bed, vomiting as if possessed. It turned out that my ex had thought it would be amusing to scrape off a large piece of smegma from under his genital area and rub it under my nose, claiming it was a prank. I've never openly discussed this incident with anyone until now. I am sharing this story in the hopes that it might raise awareness about the unpleasantness of smegma and the potential for its misuse as a prank. Smegma is a naturally occurring substance in the genital area that serves as a lubricant and helps to protect the skin. However, it can be a source of discomfort and embarrassment for many people. TLDR: man used smegma as a prank, rubbing it under his ex's nose, resulting in a severe reaction. 11 years ago, my general contractor built my house and used lower-grade materials than what I was charged for. They are now failing and are very expensive to replace. Do I have any legal recourse? Case in point, I discovered that my chimney chase cover is leaking due to rust. A decade ago, a contractor I hired constructed my home, but instead of using the superior materials we agreed on, he utilized lower-grade alternatives. As a result, those materials are now failing and proving costly to replace. This issue has come to light with the recent discovery of a leak in my chimney chase cover due to rust. Notably, the product was supposed to be made from durable stainless steel, but upon inspection, it appears to be a subpar material. A professional chimney contractor has provided a quote of nearly $4,000 to rectify this problem. Complicating matters is the fact that my brother-in-law was the general contractor responsible for my home's construction, which may create a unique set of circumstances in pursuing a resolution. I'll wait for your response to proceed. I'll wait for your response to proceed. TLDR: I'll wait for your response to proceed. You don't have to keep toxic people in your life, and you don't have to feel bad for cutting them out. Just because someone gave birth to you does not give them a free pass to making you miserable. Just a reminder that you are all amazing and have survived hell. Don't apologize. You have the right to set boundaries and distance yourself from individuals who drain your energy and cause emotional harm. Their role as your birth parent does not grant them unrestricted access to your emotions. Take a moment to acknowledge your strength and resilience in the face of adversity. You have navigated through difficult circumstances and have emerged unbroken. There's no need to feel remorseful about taking steps towards your well-being and happiness, even if it means disengaging from family members. Prioritize your own needs and prioritize self-care. You are deserving of love, respect, and a healthy environment. Do not be apologetic for making decisions that support your emotional and mental health. You are capable of growth and healing, and you deserve to thrive. Fiancé died. My fiancé passed in a motorcycle accident we were both involved in. His daughters, twins, started the probate process and they want to come collect his belongings. I live in the trailer that he owned. They do not. They left a year ago. They are trying to say anything. Tragic loss. My partner's untimely passing occurred during a motorcycle accident, in which we were both involved. Following his passing, his twin daughters initiated the probate process, expressing their desire to collect his personal belongings. However, they reside elsewhere and it's been a year since they left his property. They argue that any item he acquired should be part of his estate. I'm uncertain about their claim, particularly regarding gifts he bought for me, such as my espresso machine and engagement ring. If he purchased these items specifically for me, can they legally take them as part of his estate? These two items are the only significant monetary value possessions he bought for me. No changes have been made to the text. No changes have been made to the text. TLDR: the fiancé's daughters are trying to claim ownership of his belongings, including gifts he bought for his partner, during the probate process. IDKY, but meme talk doesn't usually bother me in text, but when I hear someone verbally quote a meme, I cringe all the way up my spine. Especially memes that are based off broken English like, "Can I has cheeseburger?" I usually only see YouTubers do that, but it doesn't matter. There's something about meme culture that doesn't translate well for me when it's spoken out loud. I can usually brush off a meme-filled text conversation, but hearing someone directly quote a meme in real time has a peculiar effect on me. It makes my skin crawl. It's particularly jarring when the meme relies on broken English, like the infamous, "Can I has cheeseburger?" catchphrase. While it's primarily associated with YouTubers, the issue isn't limited to age or experience. Regardless of who's saying it, I find it incredibly off-putting when they randomly inject phrases like, "Why you do this?" into conversations. When a host overuses meme talk in every possible opportunity, it turns what could be an engaging video into a tedious chore to get through. Okay, no obituary. centralmaine.com. Glenburn, Florence, Flo, Harrelson, 65, formerly of Chelsea, died on February 22, 2024, without family by her side due to burnt bridges and a wake of destruction left in her path. Florence did not want an obituary or anyone including family. In spoken farewell, centralmaine.com. Glenburn, a woman known as Florence, Flo, Harrelson, 65, who once called Chelsea home, met her demise on February 22, 2024, under circumstances that left behind a trail of regret and a sense of unease for those who knew her. Florence deliberately chose to keep her passing private, and it's understood that family and friends were not informed of her death. It's speculated that this decision was motivated by a desire to maintain the intimidation and fear she inspired in those around her, even beyond her final breath. In that sense, this article serves as a reminder rather than a traditional tribute. I, 29F, slept with a 47M, and regret it. Met on a dating app. He kept insisting we should meet. First date we got to know each other, the second date went to his house, and he started making moves, and we ended up having sex. I asked him to use a condom, and then in the middle. A recent encounter has left me with a sense of unease. I met a man through a dating app, and despite initial reservations, we decided to meet. Our first date was a casual get-together, allowing us to get to know each other. However, things took a different turn on our second date when we found ourselves at his residence. As the evening progressed, he began to make